I'm Kazmary Carup. I went to Newaygo High School. I now teach at Newaygo Middle School. Graduated in 1989.
All right.
I'm Dan Dipple. I went to Hesperia High School, also graduated in 1989. I teach at White Cloud Public Schools. I teach junior high and high school.
And I'm Rachel Kingsley. I graduated from Grant, and I'm teaching at Grant Middle School.
And what year did you graduate?
2005.
So let's talk then about how all these experiences may or may not have influenced or informed your decisions to go into our education.
The ability to be out and learn new things. Because when you're in such a small school, you don't see stuff like that. Your parents a lot of times don't take you to places like that. They don't have them here. They're not going to drive you to Grand Rapids. So when you go to something like that, you feel more connected. So it was the connectivity of all that helped me realize I wanted to teach. What I knew, I wanted to pass on.
In the context of going to the museums and whatnot, I just, being a teacher and taking kids on that experience that I experienced when I was a kid, it's just great. Because I know how I felt when I saw Chicago for the first time, or Detroit, or Toronto, to be able to share that with kids and just get them out of their small town, just to kind of see the different types of people. I mean, you see the art is great, but also just being in the city and just experiencing other cultures just all around you.
Yeah.
It's kind of overwhelming, yet just amazing. And as being a teacher, a chaperone on several of these trips now, I'm tickled when I see the looks on the faces of some of my kids when they're looking out the window of the bus and just seeing skyscrapers and just as we get deeper into Chicago, they're astounded.
Yeah.
It's great.
It feels really good. Yeah, the show was my first show as a teacher coming to, and to be able to select the artwork and, tell the students, like, you got artwork in the show, and to see how excited they were. And I remember that feeling, and it was really, really awesome to see that and just see the excitement and be like, there are so many people like you. Yeah, like what you were saying.
Right.
That in
Find
your
your peer
area.
group, right?
Yeah. That are interested in making art and that love making art, and it's just.
Do you feel like it doesn't really hit them till they actually show up and see the show?
And then they were
Oh
so
my gosh.
proud, and it was like
They see all the work of other kids, and my
you
work
hear them
is part
talk
of
about
this.
it. They're like,
Yeah,
oh my
and you're-
gosh.
that was really
But as
cool.
a teacher, you become a teacher in a sense to feel that wow, to see the wow in those kids, to feel that. And when we do things like this, that's the thing. That's what we're here for.
It makes
is
it
to feel
so
the
worth
wow
it.
for those kids. Because I'm even getting like little goosebumps right now because
Yeah.
it's so neat to see them appreciate what you appreciate and open their eyes to the world.
Yep.
So great.
Anything else you just want to, I'll give you the opportunity to say anything you want to say about the arts programs and the impact they had on you, or the impact they had on kids, the importance of them.
I'm just happy to be a part of it. It feels really good because I just started teaching this year, but I've been an artist, all this time. But it feels good as a teacher, like being a part of this community and having this here and meeting other art teachers, and I really love it because there's not a lot in this area.
Well, in a lot of
I feel a little-
places, you're not going to meet the other teachers like this.
Or get to work with them.
Right, you
Yeah.
don't get to work with them. I mean, especially big schools, think you're in Grand Rapids, you're not going to meet like this and have little fun things to do and go on trips and stuff. They're not going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So we're
Unless
very
a given
privileged
school
to
has
have
money
that.
for it, but
Yeah.
countywide, it just
Right.
I don't think it happens.
Right, so we're privileged to have TrueNorth be able to help us with all that cultural stuff. Yeah.
Great.
It's a place. It provides events for students to experience and display their art.
Yeah.
And I can't really think of anything else like it,
Right.
for this
Right.
area. We're really lucky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now the hard part is taking
Make us
all
look
this
good.
great footage and trying to